You know what's crazy is I hit the button expecting my G was gonna be sliding, you feel me, in a couple of minutes and we was gonna have a couple, to get into some icebreaker, I mean, you know what I'm talking about. And then as soon as I hit the button, you feel me, Brody hit the button, you feel me, stab through on you feel I ain't gonna say no curse words yet, you know what I'm saying, because YouTube trying to, make sure we can monetize and yada 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 yada, you know what I'm talking about. But welcome. We appreciate y'all for staying live and tapping in. Y'all talking about, I ain't even sent the tweet yet to let people know, you feel me, we in the building like that. But we in the building and I'm going to shoot that one time, you feel me, for the one time. But however, for those that are sliding through and those that are here already, we definitely appreciate you for tapping in. And, you know what I'm saying, what I say, stay tapped in, stay tuned in, stay dangerous, all that. Yeah, I mean, but what's up with my guys, man? I'm going to go ahead and switch this right here. I'm going to let y'all know something right quick. We got a special guest slide through. I don't know if y'all seen the announcement, you feel me? I don't know if y'all seen it, you feel me? But, you feel me? We got the young GOAT, you feel me? The youngest GOAT, you feel me? Hot fire, Myron Reed sliding through, you feel me? And you know what? Since I already told y'all, anyways, I'm going to just go ahead and bring Brody in, you feel me? Because it's live like that, you feel me? What's going down? You feel me? What's happening?
Hey,
What's happening with him, man? You feel me? What's happening with him? Hot fire, Myron Reed. You feel me? In the building. Hey, what you say? Hey, ain't nothing nice. You feel me? Ben had the sauce. You don't know the spice. You feel me? What's happening with you?
You already know.
Definitely, man. We appreciate you for tapping in, man. How you doing, though? Oh, man, of course, man. What's going on with you? How you feel, man? How you feel?
Living, bro. Just working and growing, bro. For sure.
Bro, I see.
Yeah.
I see everything coming together. You feel me? The stars are in alignment. You know what I'm talking about? So, like, I'm glad that we get a chance to, you know what I'm saying, kick it and catch up, you know what I'm saying, and all of that. You know what I mean? So, first of all, I want to congratulate you, you feel me, on all the success, you feel me, since the last time we spoke, you know what I'm saying? Definitely, of course. Now, if we could get right into it, you feel me? Why don't we just go ahead and just stab right into the conversation? You know what I'm talking about? Hey, so since the last time we spoke, you feel me? Since the last time we spoke, you know what I'm saying? You was in MLW, and I just kind of want to ask you, you feel me, if you want to talk about, you know what I'm saying, like, what was the decision like, you know what I'm saying, to leave MLW and venture out, you know what I'm saying, on your own and kind of go on this indie run that you having right now, just having different promotions, you know what I mean, just here and there, you feel me, just making towns and making roles. Like, what was it like making that decision to ultimately be like, I'm going to just go ahead and I'm going to do this for myself for a minute and I'm going to just, you know what I'm saying, see how it shakes out?
Well, at the time, you know what I'm saying, like, they was running like 5, 6, 7 shows a year. And like, I just feel like that wasn't enough money for me to be so locked in, not be able to venture out and go to other places or go wherever I want to go, you know what I mean? So I was just looking at it like, how much am I really benefiting from this? And not only that, you know what I'm saying, I felt like they weren't putting enough respect on my name there. And it's just usually how it goes. Like, it's like, man, if they're not gonna do it here, I'm gonna have to go and put, stand on business and do that shit myself. Can't really rely, can't beg nobody, you know what I mean? I just gotta go show them that I can do it on my own.
You gotta take your talents to South Beach sometimes, you know what I mean? I'm the priority over here, cuz you see what I'm doing over here?
I'm the prize.
Yo, I'm the prize.
Yeah.
Young GOAT.
Nah, that's really ultimately what it was, just not really having enough dates, the money, just really wanting to see what I could do on my own.
Oh, because you've been going all over the place, man. You was in GCW, DPW, Impact, and everywhere in between, bro. Like, I had some really good matches. Yeah, bro. Especially that run you just had, little run you just had in Impact with the Rascalz, by the way. Awesome 6-man match.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, bro. You've been a free agent for a little while now. What's the likelihood that you find a home in 2024? Because, bro,
I think I'm not in no rush. I'm just growing right now. I'm having fun. I'm trying to pick up the weaknesses wherever I feel like I'm weak at, trying to grow and make it a strength. But other than that, like, that's just, if it happens, it happens. But I'm happy regardless. I'm grateful for where I'm at anyways. You know, I'm making a living off of what I do. I don't have to work a job, you know what I'm saying? So like I have no complaints, but at the end of the day, you know, everybody wants that life-changing money. And that's what we're working towards. So I'm just in the mirror trying to be the best version of myself. So I ain't got to get ready. I'm already ready when the time comes.
And it's always good when you can make your own schedule too. You know what I mean? Like, like you said, because you got young goat. But the first time we did our interview, you know what I'm saying, you had one young goat, young goat junior. So now you got a YG3 over there. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Yeah, I got two of them for sure.
Yeah, man. How's that been going, man? Like, how's that? Like I'm saying, because first time I remember we was changing diapers. He was a special guest just like you was. So like, how's that going? You know what I mean? Dealing with doubling it up.
The one that you guys seen last time, he's 5 going on 25. Like, bro, grown as hell. He got all the action figures. Every day he like asking me why I lost this match and why I lost that match and telling me what I need to do better and stuff. It's just hilarious, man. Like, he'd be like, nah, you shouldn't have hit this move right here, hit this. And I'm like, look, man. But nah, it's actually really, really, really cool. Like, it's a really cool thing. And he want me to play everybody's entrance song and shit. I'm like, bro, you're trying to listen to this right now. But like, it helps though. Like, it gets me back motivated because, you know, it's the nostalgia. Like, just like showing them the shit. Just like, damn, this is what I came up off of. And it just puts that fire back in you. And it's like, you know, everything happens for a reason. And then the youngest one is 3. He'll be 4 this year. So he's talking and doing everything the same too. He plays with action figures. Oh, it's the same thing. It's really cool. I might have a tag team here, y'all.
Yeah. That's fire.
Y'all do what y'all want. This is what they want to do. That's what they like.
Hey, that's fire, you know what I'm saying? Build your own little dynasty, you feel me, underneath, you know what I'm saying? Make it, hey, you know what I'm saying? What?
We got another royal family, you know what I'm saying? The GOAT family. Yeah.
What you mean? You know what I'm saying? Hey, what? Bronny and Bryce,
come through like Cody. Come on, Cody.
Wrestling has more than one royal family. Duh, the GOATs. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
I'm with that. Hey, man, fresh off the release of the All Night video. Fresh off the release of the All Night video this week. You know what I'm saying? I liked it. Especially, you know what I'm saying? Because it was kind of like, you know what I'm saying, like a date night vibe, you feel me? Which I thought was kind of cool. You feel me? That you dropped it like right around Valentine's Day, you know what I'm saying? Or the day before Valentine's Day.
It was fun making that moment.
How was it, you know what I'm saying, putting that concept together?
Well, I had dropped the album in like September of last year. And like, it's, you know, stuff gets heard, but like, you like when you draw visuals for it, like that's when like people really like tune in. And I was like, okay, so I gotta add something to the video that's gonna actually make people pay attention. Because even if the song's good, like, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what it is when it comes to that people's attention span and shit like that. So I was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna put Kelly in this video. And you know, it's doing great right now. So
it was a good look.
Shout out to her.
It was definitely a good look. I ain't gonna hold you. Like I want to tell you, feel me? Like I think that the music that you're making right now is some of the best stuff that you've made so far. You know what I'm saying? So I want to commend you on your growth in that. You know what I'm saying?
It's only getting better, bro.
Yeah, bro. And the visuals too. You know what I'm saying? What you're doing with I think it was like Retro Productions has been doing the you know what I'm saying, the last couple of videos. It'd be hard.
Yeah.
Listen, speaking of hard.
He's a wrestling fan too, so he be going hard for me, bro. He be going hard for me.
My one right now is, and she said that I go hard. Hey, and she said that I go hard.
I ain't gonna lie to you. That shit was inspired by a certain someone.
Turn up.
Muse? The young GOAT Muse, you know what I mean? Like that's dope to see you grow. Like you said, both aspects of your life, being a Renaissance GOAT. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, and still having time to, you know what I'm saying, to improve in both aspects. And I don't know, man. Just feel like you're just having a lot more fun now. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, absolutely. Just more freedom, man. Just like a lot more freedom, a lot more just figuring you out. I'm just figuring myself out right now, like, and I'm really starting to figure myself out, and that's where the confidence and everything comes into play. I just like watch. I can look at a match from now and a match from when I was at MLW, and it's just like,
you see the
the confidence is different, It's just a little difference in confidence.
It's definitely all there, man. You know what I'm saying? Of course, and now you've had the trilogy of matches with Leo Rush. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
2-1 on the guy. You know what I'm saying? 2-1 on the guy.
Ain't mean to do him like that, man. But I have to.
So what do you feel about like the chemistry that you two have in the ring, you know what I'm saying, together, now that y'all have had like a handful of matches together, and it's like kind of like a growing rivalry, you know what I'm saying, as it goes along?
Like, he's definitely probably one of my favorite dance partners for sure.
Yeah.
I feel like we're gonna do this a whole lot more. It's just getting started. But yeah, we try to keep that shit competitive. So yeah, next time we do it, we'll make it 3-1.
Yeah,
hopefully it's this year too.
So
I'm with that. Speaking of making it competitive though, like I don't know, man. It's you and Akira have been chirping back and forth. Y'all got, man, you know what I'm saying, violence and suffering next week.
Big shit.
He typing. I'm talking. He typing.
Hey. My guy,
yeah.
my guy be talking in codes. Myron talking about, hey, I don't know what you saying over here, but we finna throw hands. Like, I like, what are you expecting out of this match? You know what I'm saying? Because this the first time y'all lock horns. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm interested to see like what the chemistry of that is like, and who's gonna come out with the edge.
Thanks. We both like are from around the same area. Mm-hmm. And like I think he started like training a little bit after me.
Yeah.
And like I know that like Akira's soft, so it's easy to get in his head. So like I'm gonna definitely talk my shit over, like, because you know he the worst thing you can tell him is that he's just a deathmatch wrestler. And that's why I had to, you know, I'm not gonna be throwing glass, I'm gonna be throwing hands. So, you know, I had to let him know, because I mean this is not his playing field. No weapons or nothing. Like, he don't want the smoke. There's definitely levels to this shit. Like, he's not even halfway on that level. Like, hey, he at NXT. I'm main event in WrestleMania. What you fucking talk about?
Yo, this man got beef for less than light tubes, bro. Like, come on, man.
Nah, that's different. We got light to and stuff. It's a different story, but I'm not about to go in nowhere where I'm uncomfortable or not uncomfortable, but I don't know. Just, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never been to that level yet. But if he wants to come to my world, then that's where the levels end. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not nowhere near the Young Ghost level.
So we had was these growing up.
So what you saying is we smoking at a Akira pack next weekend, huh?
Yes, sir. I'm rolling in with fat.
Yeah. Well, hey, man, smoke them if you got them, as they say.
Thanks.
You feel me? Nah, man. But hey, well, let's talk about the, like we mentioned earlier. You know what I'm saying, the Rascalz and all of that. This past year with you know what I'm saying, like just kind of bouncing around everywhere. Like, you've had the opportunity to do more trios matches, you know what I'm saying, with Zach and Trey. Like, what's that been like? You know what I'm saying? Just because you put the statement out there, you said best trios ever. You feel me? Like you said you gonna put y'all up against any other trios in the game right now. You know what I mean? So definitely. Like,
it's a lot of really good trios out there, a lot of good wrestlers in general. But you know what I'm saying, I stamp that. Like, I definitely do feel like we're the best trios going right now. Like, look. You know, in ring, like, just come on with it. Like, we them, we that.
Cohesion.
And I've been having a lot of fun though. It's been fun. It's been a lot of fun teaming with them, because you know, when I was at my stay with MLW, we didn't team at all. You know, and we like, before I went to MLW, we were a team. Like, we had formulated the whole Rascal group at CZW, and then, you know, everybody went their separate ways. And
but being able to get back to that though, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's that been like, as far as like, you know what I'm saying, like the bond that you guys have as like as friends, and then also like how that translates in ring with y'all, like, you know what I'm saying? Because like I feel like that kind of like brings everything together even more, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. Like, because you know, we all lived in Dayton together. Like, we all came up together, like every day, live together, like work out together, train together, like all that shit. So we were like, it was definitely like that type of bond, but I feel like we're getting back to that bond now. Like, you know, just a lot of things have like changed, like just life wise, and like I've been able to become closer with them. and stuff like that. And it's actually helped the team and just my life in general. Shout out to those guys.
Facts. Of course, I saw you and Zach take on Grizzled Young Vets. You know what I'm saying? Like that was a dope match, hard hitting. Like I was going back like all over the place. You know what I'm saying? So hey, this is what I want to know. This is what I want to know. What was your reaction when MJF did the flame on at World's End?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. When I see that shit at first, I was like, "This nigga, man." But like, you know that like me and Max like then we was at AEW together for like a year and a half, just riding. Like he lived in Indianapolis and I lived in Louisville, so I would drive up, pick him up, him and Mance up, and we would drive up every show that they had, and that was like 2 times a month. And that was like for a year. So like I didn't hit the fucking move on him, and he didn't watch me millions of matches in person hit the move. You know what I'm saying? Right. So he didn't say nothing to me, but like afterwards, I was like, man, you know, it is what it is. Like, just appreciate the shout out, because low key was still a shout out. It still got me love for it, so it is what it is.
Yeah, send an invoice. You know what I'm saying? Like,
send an invoice.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I need you to send me an invoice on one of them Burberry shirts or something, man. Because like,
that boy got it in, man. That man getting paid.
Something like that, man. Hey, yeah, for sure. I'm with that. I saw that. When I saw it, I was like, "Oh, come on, cuz don't do that." I was like, okay. Well, let me show him where it really came from. You know what I'm saying? Like while we talking about it, while we on the subject. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that was cool though. You feel me? Like a little, like a feather in the cap, like a nod.
But like you don't even like. I was like, I might have got on the internet and said like, come on, because like really in the moments like, come on, but like then you sit back and you think about it, it's like, damn, bro, this dude just hit this shit on AEW at their pay-per-view, like main event, like, come on, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? That's lit as fuck. So like I wasn't really tripping off of it like that. I was just like, and we had talked about it too. I was just like, you know, like it's no smoke or nothing like that. Like it's love.
Yeah. I seen bro in the replies. So I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh yeah, that's right.
I said, let me eat off this real quick. Right.
No, I saw you, right?
Got to.
For real.
Shit. Bruh, take the conversation back to music real quick. I wanted to get your opinion because I already got his opinion. He rapping too. I wanted to get yours. Like there was some controversy, like back at the Grammys when Killer Mike swept right there. I want to know what was your opinion on all that, because I saw a lot of people in my age bracket and your age bracket. They was mad. They was like, "Yo, who is this dude?
Like, who is Killer Mike or whatever?
Who is Killer Mike?"
You see, like that's crazy because like I got a couple of close friends that live in like Cleveland area, and they used to bump the shit out of them like when we were wrestling and stuff like that. So like I kind of already knew who he was and how like talented he was beforehand, like before all that stuff went down. But like I didn't really pay too much attention to it. Like I'm like, cool, I seen that he won that, and I was just like, that's fucking great. That's cool for him. You know what I'm saying? He probably worked his ass off to get there. I didn't really think too much into it, like why he this and that, why they do that, because I don't know. I feel like it's a waste of time. Like wasting time to just be complaining about outside shit that, you know, other than you working to get there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we gotta get Young Goat to Trans DF Express so he can know what's going on.
For real.
Hey, I want you like I want to mention that that 6-man that you had, because like that was some of the most amazing. Because I think you're the best like trios hot tag of all time. I'm saying, even though I just made it up right now, but you're gonna be the best ever. You feel me? Because like I was watching that shit like a black boxing ref, like oh. That was where was that? Was, there he is doing his shit. Like first off, did you push Hoovy in his face? You know what I'm saying? He's probably gonna like this because he said his name because he's very narcissistic. But what was that like working with that shit? Because like that shit was probably one of my favorite matches I ever seen, like ever, especially as a 36-year wrestling fan. Like it was just great to see that. So like, what was that like?
Oh, you talking about the one with Black Taurus and Laredo Kid?
Yeah, Hoovy Juice World. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, like it was him. Like, and then like Myron, he even had, let's say, Young Goat didn't even have to do that much. You know what I'm saying? He's like, he was kicking it. You know what I'm saying? He said, but then when he said when it was time for the smoke.
Well, for me, it was I had like got there or whatever, and like everybody was pretty cool about everything for the most part. So it was actually pretty easy. I had teamed with Juicy before in AEW, so I kind of already knew him. So like, it was kind of easy, calling it. You don't know people for the first time. Like, it'd be a little different.
Right.
But, you know what I'm saying? Working with them. But, I've done it before with everybody that matches that Black Taurus. So it was really easy, working with them for the most part. Yeah. Just had to make sure I got me in, I got my time.
You got to get your shit in.
Yeah, you definitely had the best verse on that match for sure. Like, that was the best verse I saw, man. I was like, yes,
had to. But shout out to Trey and Zach, because they was, I stand on business, but like they was making sure that like shit was like, this is what's gonna happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what we're doing. Like, Myron getting his in. Like, they always look out for me in that aspect.
All right, so I don't know if I should ask this question. You can answer if you want to or not. I pay attention. I see things sometimes. So, you and Baron Black cool, man? I remember seeing something about
that's like last year. No, man,
it was like a Battle Slam situation or something like that. I don't know if it had something to do with that, or I don't know if it had something to do with, you feel me, something else, maybe like a personal, situation.
No. We actually cool. We actually real cool now. Yeah. Like the issue was just like pay. Like, it was just pay. Yeah. Like, I guess he was taking forever to pay everybody, and I was like, damn, bro, I got kids at home. Like, you taking months to pay people.
Yeah.
A month to pay people.
I didn't see anybody else say anything publicly.
And nobody. I wasn't the only one. I wasn't the only one. I'm like, man, I got kids. I ain't got bills. Like,
right. So I'm like, just to see you step out and say, hey, bro, run me my money, bro. Like, what's up, bro? Like, what's happening? I
was like, I don't know, you mess with somebody and you try to be cordial about it, and then they trying to ignore you. Big bet. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta do what you gotta do. But no, we cool now though. Like, he took care of me. He gave me extra too. So
100%.
It's all love. That's all love.
Man, so listen, man, I don't know how to frame this one. So like, to me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you've done good work as like a heel and as a baby face. Like, you've like shown that you can kind of like also like, you know what I'm saying? Like you've done with the trios, like, but you can also like be the lead of a stable or a faction or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to know, like, for you, like, what's that part of your game that you're looking to improve on the most at this point? Like, what are you like honing in on, like, right now? Like, I see you doing the 2-a-days, like in the gym all the time. You feel me? Working. You feel me? But I'm like, what is that aspect of your game that you're honing in right now that you're looking to improve the most on?
Just for real, like, making sure that I'm at that level. Like, when I look at the places and people that that inspire me, or the places I want to be at, like, I'm looking at, like, how does their gear look? How do they talk? How good do they market? Like, I'm just, okay, I'm not that good here. And some things, like, it used to be like mic skills, and I had to work on that. And then it's like, okay, you got mic skills, but now you got to make visuals. You got to make content now. And, that was one of my weaknesses, is making content, promos. And it's still, like, not my strength as far as, like, just doing it, because I know I can do it. Like, it's not, you know what I'm saying? So, like, that's something that I'm working on slowly, actually being more creative in that aspect. And then, like, there's always little shit in ring that I'm working on. Like, but that's just, that comes with every match. Like, you're going to get better at that shit as long as you apply yourself. And, was really, that's it. Like, just finding myself character-wise and getting out there and just doing promos, just talking more, just promoting more, like, just
it's like
being better at content and promoting and stuff like that.
It's like you said, like, you know what I'm saying, just like those different attributes, you know what I'm saying? It's like which slider, you know what I'm saying, is going up, you know what I'm saying? Whereas, you know what I'm saying, each one, do it. What's up?
What am I putting my
the rest of them at 90, that motherfucker at 70. I'm trying to work on it.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Okay. So, hey, how about this? You had an opportunity to do Ring of Honor. I think this is in like October, a couple months ago. You had an opportunity to do Ring of Honor. You and Ren Jones, y'all had a tag match against Cole Carter and I think Griff Garrison. And then also you got to do Collision. They had you had a little man. What was that? What was it? Because if I'm not mistaken, that was all the same day, or how? So okay. So what was that like? What was that day like? Because of course, like if you're going into it, like I don't know if you're going into it knowing that you're doing both of those.
Nah, you don't know nothing
spots
until you get there.
Okay. Boom. So you get there and they like, all right, boom. So you're gonna do a tag match for ROH, and then they like, boom. Matter of fact, we need you to run this play on Collision.
No, it didn't work.
Opposite. Okay, so how did the day go for you? Okay. Because I seen this picture here. I had to grab it, but
they know of course. Fucking goat. They know who the young goat is. So when I got there, they wanted me to do that security segment. I guess at first I felt like niggas was trying to test me. But I was like, I'm gonna have to just let that shit go. And then I seen Edge and Christian. I said, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do this, motherfucker.
That was fire. You know what I'm saying? Like as security for Christian.
Let me go ahead and jump in this motherfucker real quick. But no, it was definitely a very fucking humbling experience because you know I really do feel like I should be. You know what I'm saying? I can do anything. But you know, so it was a very humbling experience. It definitely taught me a lot about myself because I had to really go back to the drawing board after that whole shit. And then like the whole Ring of Honor thing was like very last minute. Like all the stuff, it's just like that's how it is. It shows like that shit's just very chaotic. Last minute, everybody's running around with like their heads off, with their heads cut off and shit like that. And then you know, shit on the board is getting put up like as the Collision show is ending. They putting this shit up for Ring of Honor. So like that shit like was very chaotic, but. Other than that, I was glad I got my face on the screen for a little bit, and I was able to get what I could get out of it. But you know, other than that, what I took out of that was you got ways to go, my boy.
You know what I'm saying? They needed a young goat. You know what I'm saying? They had a fucking dinosaur to help them. Saying if a dinosaur can't protect Christian, I bet you a young goat could. You know what I'm saying? What did they talk about?
That was just, you know.
Yeah, you got the chance to mix it up with FTR in that segment, and
that was very cool. That was very cool.
The big rig from Cash and Dax, that was dope. That was a dope spot. But I definitely understand what you mean when you say, you know what I'm saying, take the opportunity, but you know what I'm saying, there's definitely more that you know what I'm saying, that you could have did. You feel me? Or you know what I'm saying, can
Absolutely,
do.
Yeah. It was a situation where it was like they didn't tell you what the fuck you was doing later. So like you like sitting there like, okay. And then they're like, all right, come out here, we got a security thing for you. And I was like, cool. At first, I'm like, I ain't about to walk out here. And then I walked up there.
The name of the game is, you feel me, availability, though.
I was you know about to, but I said, you know what? I'm going to walk out here and shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? I had to shut the fuck up. Yeah. Do that to myself. You know what I'm saying?
I said, hold on, cuz. I said, I'm watching this shit. And I'm like, hold on, cuz.
Nobody could tell nothing, but I'm in my head like,
My man said y'all was not. He said y'all was not catching me on a new episode of When Keeping It Real Goes Wrong. He said you will not catch me.
But I got there and I'm sitting there and they're walking through the segment. I see Edge, Christian, FTR. I'm like, I guess I did. This just looks fun, I guess. And then it turned out to be really fun. It was a very fun segment and stuff like that. I was glad I got to work with those guys.
Look at it this way. And like when you do get signed, somebody will screenshot that picture and post it up and like, see, he was working security. Look how far he's come. Like what they do with LA Knight and the rest of them. They be like, yo, look at this nigga.
Yeah, he got 42 belts. You know what I'm saying? Now we don't know what's going on.
Man, that's what MJF did. That's why you gotta watch who you be talking down on, because you never know who's gonna be next. You know what I'm saying?
Like, hey, yo, Ground's right. That's what he said. That's what MJF did. Hey, just tell Small Joe, hey, come over here and push me in my chest real quick. I need to make it.
No, nigga, don't touch me, nigga. I'm the young goat. I'm saying not Maxwell. All right, don't touch me in my chest. No,
what's it been like working? Cool. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm just responding.
My fault, bro. I'm talking over niggas though. My bad. but I did want to say, like, what's it been like? You know what I'm saying, working with GCW. Like, you've been doing like a lot more shows with them. You know what I'm saying, 56 Birds. You got a chance to mix it up with Joey Janela a couple weeks ago. So it's like, what's that working relationship been like? I feel like it's been a lot more cohesive, you know what I'm saying, as of late, just seeing you pop up on more and more match cards, you know what I'm saying?
Well, to be always honest with you, it was like a low-key, like a secret beef. I don't know if like it's like a secret beef between GCW and MLW. Like, I don't know, they don't like each other. Like, it's in the MLW contract, bro. You cannot work for GCW. So literally while I was there towards the end stretch, like it's literally what it was. Like it's like, well, I was working there a little bit while I was at MLW, and then I don't know what happened. All I know is it started getting put in the contracts. And then, you know, once my contract ended, I think I did maybe 1 or 2 dates with them last year. But you know, I just got an opportunity to have a match with Janela. I'm like, I'm gonna kill this because this is, you know what I'm saying, if you really know, if you do your homework, why would you not want to kill it with Janela to come back more? Right. So you know what I'm saying, I had a great match with him. Next night, fucking killed it with Leo. And then after that, like, the fans were just going, for real, for us, like, the fans' fault. Like, they was going crazy. They was just saying, like, bring this guy back. And right after that, like a couple days later, Brett was just hitting me up like, here's all these dates. Like, so yeah, that's what's helping me the most right now. So I'm going hard. Yeah, I'm going hard there.
Okay. Do you think there was more to be done with like the Boomaye Fight Club in MLW and like the whole integration and like all that with Alex and that whole run that you guys were on?
It was me, and that's like Alex is my homie, like, and we, like, I always kept it real with him when I was there, what was going on and stuff like that. I was just telling him, I was like, look, bro, like, it's all love. I don't want to be, I literally was the leader of the last group I was in. Why would I come into another group and just be the, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, like, and then they wouldn't let me, like, I was about to just, like, bite my tongue eventually and just like see what happens if I do my best or whatever. But then they were like, we don't want, like, they were like, we just want Alex to talk in this segment. I'm like, you're not gonna let everybody talk? I can't talk. So I was, it just got to a point where I was just like, you know what, like, I think I need to go and just be on my own and show people that, like, I could talk, I could fucking wrestle, like, I'm that, like, what's wrong with you? So, you know, I had to do that. Like, I just had to do what was best for me. And then I've made fucking 3 times as much money as I made with MLW fucking in the last year. So
big action, man.
We're about none of that, yeah.
Big action.
My whole career in my own hands, man.
Hold on, man.
And like you can see the growth, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where's the Don DeMarco?
Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah, go.
Bang,
bang, yeah, go. Bang. That's funny.
Yeah, go.
Yo, like the Glorilla joint.
Yo, that's my next question. Yo, Young Goat, can you please do a remix to that Yeah Glow with you and call it Young Yeah Goat?
Ooh.
I need you to do that.
Said, yeah, Goat.
That's kind of fire.
Listen to that again. That shit sounds like it'll be hard.
I ain't gonna hold you, man. That Glorilla joint, that might be the hardest song this year so far. We talking about.
So we come out with some stuff. I've been like, what?
Like,
what is going on?
That's just hard. I'm like, what? Like, I don't know. She did something like last year. There was like some drill, something or whatever. But that one right there.
Yeah, we don't know cha-cha-cha. I need some yeah.
Cha-cha-cha when it was cooking.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I only move my leg. You know what I'm saying? But that yeah goat. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I think you can take that. You know what I'm saying? And flip it on his head and hit. You know what I'm saying?
That'd be fire. No little remix. Nah, I like that. I like that.
How about to have me do something?
What you got, man? What you got, Jizzle?
I just want to reflect, man, because Young Goat like gave us our first everything. Like, he was the first outside person that we talked to somebody. You know what I mean? And just from like where we were then, and then like he was, I'm saying, he only had one Young Goat. I'm saying now he got 2 of them. And then it's just like everywhere that we've been. Like, what do you think? Like, I don't want to compare it to us. I'm saying, because this is about, I'm saying, it's about the GOAT, but like, just like where you like this the growth. Like, what's your proudest moment just from the growth from like where you were when we first talked to like just to like now, just like other than taking your career in your hands and stuff, but like just like the growth of Because like I'm proud of us, and like I've been secretly watching you and watching us, and like we've been on the same kind of trajectory. And then like you're just, and just like I'm just proud. I'm just proud of you, dog. Like that's all it is. I'm so happy for you, cuz.
I'm fucking proud of y'all too. Like we've been putting in the fucking work, and like just really the biggest thing for me is just learning to really trust in myself, and then that's just been like the biggest fucking thing is just knowing that. I'm not fucking perfect. We're going to make mistakes, but I'm going to always learn from those mistakes, and use it to fucking bounce back harder than I fucking fell off or, than I took a fall, whatever. But yeah, that's the biggest thing for me, bro. It's just knowing that I got this, just being confident in what you can do and not, let nobody knock you off of that.
Best in the world. Fuck y'all talking about? You know what I mean? Like we about to have all the belts in a minute. You're like, do you have like a whole display of your belts that you've won since then? You know what I'm saying? Because I would have just, like sitting behind it. Like
when I get enough money to fucking get them made, I will do that. That is lit. That's fire.
That would be dope. Just
having a collection of all the belts. Yeah. It's like damn. Because I mean, I know all the belts I've won. But I just had to get pictures of them, get them made and shit like that. But yeah,
man. Like when you talk about the growth, yeah, like that's like last time we talked. This man was like the real belt collector, man. He had four of them. You feel me? My G had four of them. You feel me? But
hold on. I got 3 of them right now. Still, I just
right.
One's a tag belt.
But he's still, you know what I'm saying? You also the Black Wrestlers Matter champion too. Yeah. You feel me? Of course, right now, you feel me? You got Troy Hollywood coming up, I think.
The 24th. 24th? Yeah, just in 2 weeks.
Yeah, man.
I got some shit I'm about to say about that. I've been waiting. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Please.
I'm saying.
Hey, I'm just, I'm sitting here and I'm just like, dang, like this is what they giving me. Like Troy, like what's Troy been doing? Where Troy been at? Like what's up? Where let Troy been at? Man. Like you going up against the young GOAT, man. Like man. Where you been at? I'm the champ. I'm coming to your hometown. I'm about to beat you in your hometown.
I say it again. The best ability is availability.
Yeah.
So once your number is called,
he good though. He good though.
Yeah, of course.
I know he's solid. I know he's solid and he do what he do. But I'm just, if we talking about momentum, we talking about GOAT status, we talking about levels, like, bro probably only had like 2 shows this year. The young GOAT, I didn't have like 10, 12 matches already. Like, my momentum meter's high as fuck. Like, I don't plan on losing my fucking belt. Like, I'm not 12 matches where I'm on a roll, straight momentum. I'm about to spark his momentum up.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
even with a loss, I'm about to make his momentum go up. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it do.
You get an invoice too.
Yeah.
You just of course, like when we talk about GCW, of course, y'all did the Jersey J Cup last weekend. You got a chance to fix it up. You know what I'm saying? With Jordan Oliver. So of course, former, you know what I'm saying, member in Justice. You know what I'm saying? Like, what was that like? You feel me? Like, going back, you know what I'm saying? Like, first of all, like, having back-to-back matches, you know what I'm saying? Night 1 and night 2. Like, just having the stamina and being able to prepare for that. Yeah. Like, the mindset of that going into, like, knowing, like, okay, I know I got this match, you feel me? And then I know I got Jordan tomorrow night, you feel me? Like, what was that like, just getting prepared for that? You know what I'm saying?
Well, honestly, getting prepared for, I feel like it really wasn't no steam behind it or anything like that. Like, I feel like I've been doing stuff like that for like my whole career. Like, just I had 2 shows before I had those shows, like Wednesday and Thursday. Like, so I was like, I was already like in the mind, like I was in a wrestling mindset already. I was ready to go. But I got there and when I faced Jordan, I was just like, damn, this guy has grown so fucking much since like MLW. And he said the same thing to me after the match. And I was just like, bro, we're like, everybody's growing, and that's what matters the fucking most. Like, it ain't really no competition. Like, it's enough money for everybody out here. We just got to keep growing. That's the most important thing.
Hell yeah, I agree with that.
Money for everybody out here, but most of it got to go to me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas' name. You know what I'm saying?
Take a lot. I hope you take a lot too.
Don't need my cut. You feel me?
Yeah.
That lion's share. You feel me? That go to the guy. That go to the GOAT. You feel me? Run that.
Yeah, man, big action, man. Well, shoot, y'all got anything else, man? You know what I'm saying? In closing, or you know what I'm saying, or what have you? You feel me? For the young goat, for Hot Fire, for young Myron Reed here today. I don't want to take up too much of your time. You feel me? I know you got to get back to it. You feel me?
It's always good talking to y'all,
man.
I just like I already got my shit off, man. Like just about being proud of just like the growth.
That shit.
I'm just like, no, I'm just like so like because like I remember like how we were just like, yo, he's gonna talk to us, like, what are we gonna do? And then like just like we were kind of like both on the same like just like we're just trying to like not get our feet wet. Like we were trying to get our feet wet. You were fucking knee deep in the game. But then but the same way that you called yourself the young goat, we'll call ourselves the same way. And like to see that shit coming to fruition and like just improving, and then like you just collecting more belts on top of belts.
Yeah.
Like it shit is just great. I just want to say like, yo, man, I appreciate you, dog. And like, you know, we your number one fans, and I appreciate you, dog. And like, yo.
Hey, bro, mad respect, bro. Y'all killing the game, y'all fucking marketing geniuses. Like, bro, hey, I'll be going hard with it. I'll be watching. I'll just be like, bro, these folks know what they doing.
Man, we repping gang, you know what I'm saying? Because we gang, you know what I'm saying? Gang members. We going together.
Nah, man, I appreciate that, blood. But thank you so much for tapping in, bro. Like, we definitely appreciate you making time, bro. And you know what I'm saying, coming back and hollering at us again, bro. Like, it's like a full circle moment, you know what I'm saying? Like we said earlier, you feel me? You giving us our first interview and just seeing the growth, you feel me, of our brand and your brand, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. The synergy is there, and I definitely appreciate, you know what I'm saying, the relationship that we built, you feel me, along the way, you feel me? So thank you so much for tapping in with us, man. I wish you well, so much more success, more life, all that love shit. You feel me? Gang.
For sure.
I need that go freestyle. Like,
bro, you gotta do it, bro. You gotta do it.
Next time I come on here, we're gonna do it. I'm gonna freestyle on here.
Let's go, man. All right, bro. Be smooth, bro. Thank you so much for tapping in, bro. Be easy, bro.
Hey, thanks.
Yeah, gang. All right, man. There we go, man. Stomping rabbits, right?
Hitting Flamons moving too, ho. Yeah, Glow.
That is hilarious, man. Salute to Myron Reed, bro. You know what I'm saying? We got the young goat to slide through with us, you know what I'm saying, and chop it up one time, man. I salute that guy, man. I'm very proud of everything that he's, you know what I'm saying, been doing and what he's got going on, man. So continued success and more love, more life to that guy, man. You know what I'm talking about? What do you guys want to talk about today? You feel me? Because I don't know if you guys know, but we didn't even do intros or nothing like that. We just got right to the but you know what I'm saying, if you don't know now, you
kind of caught open
like that. You feel me? Exactly. You feel me? So
doing
with
that,
you
expect him to be on time. You know what I'm saying? Like he was a punctual goat today. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
big action, man. Let's go ahead and hit the button.
Tell him. I probably say your wish to give me some chicken. If you ain't knowing, love, it's the list.
Ladies and gentlemen, people with jobs, people without jobs, middle class, upper class, high class, all that. Cats, snakes, chickens, ducks, elderly people, and twerkers, we present to you another episode of the Public Enemies podcast. I go by the name, oh my God, Graham, you feel me? That's Trap McAfee right over there, you feel me? The Waco Kid is in the building. This is episode 294 of the Public Enemies podcast, the best thing since wrestling, you feel me? Y'all talking about, we in the building, man. How y'all doing? How y'all feel?
I like that shit, nigga.
Hey, I like that. The best thing since what? Say that again. Say it again.
I'm just saying, bro. The Public Enemies podcast, my G, it's the best thing since wrestling. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, man, I'm in a fantastic mood after that wonderful interview that we just had with Myron Reed, and also after this Sunday the events, seeing Deebo Samuel sitting on the sideline once again, crying his eyes. I feel love in my heart right now. I just know. And shout out to Fletcher Cox. Told man, he said, "Eat a dick, man. I got one thing you'll never have." I was like, "Yo, that's him. That's the guy right there,
man.
Eagles legend right there."
Listen,
like, hey, man.
The Niners are in shambles right now.
Hey,
listen. Hey, what do you do when you're in shambles?
Kyle Shanahan. Hey, Kyle Shanahan. everything you do will crumble until you do right.
By Colin Kaepernick. And now Steve Wilkes, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit ain't never
Steve
going
Wilkes.
down. Yo, man, like yo, I am first of all, you know what I'm saying, taxes just hit this morning, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to me. You know what I mean? I'm saying Lyft rides are gonna be a little more a little better. And man.
For the one time.
Nah, bro.
Oh, what they saying in the chat, man? 306 episodes away from Sparta. 300. Cujo said episode 300 just in time for WrestleMania week. Listen, man, I ain't gonna say nothing yet. Because I don't want to. Listen, I'm gonna chill.
Keep that episode.
We're working.
Yeah, man, we'll see if we can make something happen for that. You know what I'm talking about how you feel, man. How you feel. Salute to the chat, man. How am I? I'm okay. How
was your Valentine's Day? Pause.
I watched 3 more episodes of Succession. I have 2.5 episodes left before I'm done with the series. So, yeah. So I'm very happy and excited about that. You feel me? My Succession watch is coming to an end, but I'm gonna need another show to watch because Raising Kanan is also over, and that's the best show on television right now. The best power spinoff. You know what I'm saying? All that, this, that, and the third.
Talking about nigga. Who am I? What are you saying, nigga?
Ironic.
With my Honey Nut Cheerios, nigga.
So yeah. But I'm cool, man. I remember how I was saying, I don't know, this was a couple of months ago, I was saying I ain't never had oxtail.
Yeah.
So I got some.
How did that go?
Waiting for me after we do this.
Oh, yeah. We're gonna make this quick, y'all.
I got a little beef patty, you feel me? All that, you feel me? Got some oxtail, you feel me? I'm talking about. So I'm trying to figure out how we gonna make this work. You feel me? I'm trying to see what the word is. You feel me?
Yeah, okay. Graham.
Yeah, man, there we go. You feel me? Okay, so what happened? You know what I'm saying? Let's see. David said, Reacher on Prime is fire. Okay, I appreciate that. You know what I'm talking about? Mr. All Days Off said, did anything noteworthy happen this week?
Valentine's Day. And my
podcast.
Bam, there you go. Myron Reed pulled up to the Public Enemies. You know what I'm talking about? Myron Reed, P3, make the cipher complete. You know what I'm saying? And shit like that. You know what I'm saying? We did the damn thing. Talked to our guy. You feel me? And all that. This, that, and the third. Other than that, I don't know. You feel me? Anything else you guys think happened this week that you guys want to talk about, chat about, converse about?
We have a whole segment for that, don't we?
Do we? Yeah, I think we do.
No, we don't. We're not doing that this
week. Yeah. I thought you meant, I thought this man don't read the chat. He don't read the chat.
Anything noteworthy happened this week? Yes, Mr. All Days Off. The Niners suck. And they blame the black man again for it. So that's the only thing that's happened this week. And listen, love your woman and respect your woman. And Valentine's Day, and that's for us. But
how was you guys' Valentine's Day?
I would love to talk about this. You know what I'm saying? Because if I went, me and my significant other, we went to go to a restaurant, and of course it was fucking packed. Because why? Because niggas is last minute. So we went to this nice little restaurant. Graham probably knows what I'm talking about, like downtown Sassoon, like right by the water, and it was lit. And then we had very, very delicious, cheap Mexican food, and it was amazing. And I don't want to disrespect you. I'm saying, but yeah, I'm saying nigga got the dick play. What you were saying? You know what I'm saying? I earned that.
Okay. Graham, I blame all this on Graham because Graham started talking about this on the show, so he made it too comfortable for you. You Graham had a Graham had a look of disgust on his face when you said that, CJ. I just want to let you know he can't do that to you.
Yeah, but I had to buy a Fiesta platter and, you know what I'm saying, and a super burrito and a fucking 2-item plate for this, you know what I'm saying? Like Graham just didn't have to show up and like give some weed and like watch Myron Reed and the Rascalz versus Hoovy Juice and them. So yeah. But yeah, it was pretty good, man. You know what I mean? Like I didn't get nothing. You know what I mean? Like everything's coming this weekend. You know what I'm saying? She had to wait till Friday, not me. You feel me? So It's lit.
Ben, how was your Valentine's Day, brother?
Oh, it was good. We didn't do a whole lot because we waited to do something on the weekend. Because in-laws gonna watch the kids. We're gonna have some alone time. So that's really. Yeah, I gave a little gift. Like CJ said, I didn't get anything in return. So, but it's not about us. It's not about us on that day.
What do you mean it's not about us, nigga? Listen,
it's not about us. I'm being real
Day
with you.
We can say everybody.
We can say that, but do you really believe it?
No, of course.
There you go. There you go. All right.
I'm just happy that you're not. I'm just not happy that you're yelling at me today. So listen, here these light up roses and this food and this candy and this bottle of wine. Like I'm saying, look, we mess with a grown woman. Like she likes little stuff like candles. I'm saying got some candles, like some Disney shit. Like yeah, we good. You know what I mean? So man, shout out to the significant others and shout out to Valentine's Day. But we here now. It's All-Star Weekend now. It's our month now. You know what I'm saying? All-Star Weekend.
There you go. All Stars this weekend. There we go. That's big action, man. Let's see. What makes me smile? Good evening. At Humble 85. Salute. Big action. You know what I'm saying? MCG tapping in. You feel me? Big action. Mr. All Day's Off. I gave my ex chocolate covered thumbtacks like Trent Beretta. You feel me? Well, let's go ahead and talk about Dynamite. You feel me? They did have that death match where, man. Dog.
Death match?
Orange Cassidy, Matt Taven.
Shout out to Matt Taven.
Texas Death Match.
It
was violent.
Matt Taven. Hella violent.
Nah. Never in my life will I shout out Matt Taven. I blame Matt Taven for that. I still to this day blame Matt Taven's reign as Ring of Honor champion as one of the downfalls of Ring of Honor. I've said that on this podcast before, and I said it on my own page, and I will continue to say it. I'm not a Matt Taven guy. But the match was good. The match was good. I'm not
the interesting thing about that is there was this conversation about the quality of performer of Matt Taven and Mike Bennett, and you know what I'm saying? Does anybody really need Maria Kanellis in the year 2020, whenever the fuck they was coming into ROH and AEW last year, and everybody was saying, oh, they're about to go to WWE. Ha 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 ha. You guys are gonna get that trash. And then they showed up in ROH and AEW and niggas got egg on their face. And then now all of a sudden I'm seeing niggas talk about, I'm glad Matt Taven gets to show who he is and how talented he is. And Ben is over here. Ben is over here standing on business, still hating.
Nah, I'm not letting that slide, because I remember just as many people when Matt Taven was Ring of Honor champion were echoing my sentiments. They were like, who is this? And then the belt got passed off to PCO, and then everybody fell off. So I don't want to hear that, oh, well, he's a good performer. He's the same nigga that he was. He's the same dude. He's not changed. Y'all lying just to lie. It's the same lie. Like when y'all saying, oh, Edge looked happier in AEW because they letting him do what he wanted to do. He was doing what he wanted to do in the Fed. Stop this shit.
Did it look good though? Was the match good?
Adam Copeland.
I said I'm not gonna lie.
All right,
Adam Copeland had a match.
What's up, nigga? Like this shit was good, man.
Daniel Garcia. Let's move on, please. Can we? Let's go ahead. Chop. Yes. Daniel Garcia, Adam Copeland. Basically, Christian came in and fucked this whole thing up. Go ahead, just.
Oh, you don't say? Oh, you don't say that Christian came up and ruined it from his ex-best friend? Like, I think my favorite part of this match is when my man Daniel Garcia had him in the surfboard, and he say he couldn't help himself, just like a nigga would do. You know what I'm saying? He had to give him this while he was in the surfboard and then stomp him. That was my favorite part of the match.
That was pretty funny.
But it was also really good to build up to Christian and Daniel Garcia in the future having their little TNT title match, because rated R Adam Copeland, you got to say the whole thing like a pimp called Slipback. And he's ain't caught that concerto because, like, of course, you know what I mean, when you have a whole family behind you and the dinosaur, you know what I mean, he got attacked, and then like he caught a concerto, and then Daniel Garcia was like, damn, blood, I didn't want that shit to happen to him. And
yeah, man.
So like I'm glad that got set up for it. But yeah, man, yeah, why not, man? Why not? Shout out to Daniel Garcia. He's gonna be the TNT champion I'm saying by a couple months. I give it.
He needs to.
You think he's gonna be the one taking Christian?
Yeah, why not? He got to dance, nigga. If you got to dance, you know what I mean.
Hold up.
You good.
I don't know if he's the one to take it from Christian. Maybe there's a buffer in between. Maybe Edge actually gets it back and has a longer and has like a little longer reign with it. Maybe Edge goes on this like not like open challenge like every week, like something in the vein of an open challenge, like, and then like goes on a little run, puts over some younger talent, and then drops it. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't need no Adam Copeland like walking around with the TNT title in the year of our Lord 2024. Like I don't need that. I don't really think anybody needs that. just get a belt to the young guys, because I promise you, bro, like they don't love you like that.
You sure?
Nah, I'm sure. Like, bro, like, yeah. Let him do it. Since you want to call everybody, vanilla midgets and stuff like that, like, yeah, just pass the belt off. Like, yo, the younger guys, like, yo, they ain't vibing with that, or at least Ricky not vibing with that. He said he still don't like what he said.
Yeah, freeway, you know what I'm saying? He's not vanilla, you know what I'm saying? That's mocha. You know what I'm saying? He's a mocha midget. So
he said, bro said he ain't got nobody to get advice from back there.
So you gotta take your own advice, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen to yourself.
Oh man, that's crazy. Anyway, so
Disney Channel ass sounded nigga right here.
Oh,
me?
DJ, he said, listen to yourself. You can listen to your own heart.
Listen to your heart. You know what I'm saying?
Oh god,
it sound like the niggas on Angels in the outfield. Come on, bro, get out of here.
It sound like something that would be on like a little Valentine's Day card or something like that. Listen to your heart. I'll play you
free mine. You know, let me borrow $10. Like, you know what I mean? That's on my Valentine's card. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, listen, you know I need some hair for this, right? That's all my shit.
John Moxley defeated Dax Harwood in I think this was like the opening match of the show. And so they got beef. They finna have a tag match next week, I believe, on Dynamite. And then also, hey, that build for the Tony Storm and all of that, you know what I'm saying? Deonna Purrazzo, they had a video or something like that. I didn't see the video. It was like wedding. What was that like, Ben? Was that good?
So it was not Casablanca. It kind of was what it was, but like I already know what they were going for. They were going for like a 40s or 30s or whatever, like style, like horror movie or whatever. They had the Ouija board in the background. She was getting the tattoo like kind of covered up instead of like having the little duck she had, because they mentioned this like a couple weeks ago. Her and Deonna Purrazzo got matching tattoos. She put a knife over top of the duck tattoo. So it, like I said, it was what it was, and it's progressing the story. Like, it's cool shit. Not a lot of people like it, but I was here for it. It was pretty cool.
If they ain't do nothing, there will be no women on AEW. So just be happy.
Oh, Mercedes is supposed to be coming in pretty soon.
That's just gonna change. I need to be on TV all the time, Anthony.
Yeah,
I like Deanna and Tony though. That's good.
I don't know if you guys saw that report about what's her name, Jennifer Pepperman or something like that. One of the senior writers of WWE, PW Insider. I put that out. She had just recently left WWE. I don't know,
but she did.
I'm just saying. I wonder.
You need all the help that you can get.
Well, from my understanding, that she used to do some work with Sasha Banks in the WWE. So, like, I'm wondering if there's like any connection to like her leaving WWE and like, you know what I'm saying, with the impending possible debut of Mercedes over there.
Mercedes Rich Paul.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, this maybe she bringing her along for the ride, like The Rock bringing along Brian Gwartz.
There you go. Hey,
I need somebody to speak for me in these rooms, man.
That's a good one.
Can't, like, I'm not gonna do this. I'm not blading. I'm not bleeding. I'm not doing any of that little funny shit. I'm not wrestling Paige. Yes, I still call her Paige. I'm not doing none of that, bro. Like, yeah, speak for me in these rooms.
I like
that. That's just hella funny, yo. Mercedes calling Paige when she's Mercedes. Is like, what if I call you Sasha? You don't call me that shit because I'll smack the shit out you. You ain't got no neck, big dog. So like,
big business.
I can't wait. Oh my god, it's on the way, y'all. Hey, can I talk about something?
Please.
Let's talk about this. I want to talk about Samoa Joe.
Okay.
And Hangman and Swerve, who is like the ultimate babyface now, even though this nigga was just standing over a nigga's baby like 3.5 months ago. But like whatever. You know what I mean? I'm like, listen, I want to see you. And then here come Karen Hangman. You know what I mean? He was like, no, motherfuckers. Listen, you didn't beat me. You didn't beat me. Look at my mustache. And Samoa Joe was just like, listen, I'm about to beat the shit out of both of you motherfuckers. Point blank. Mic drop.
I like that.
Me too.
Hey, so do you think the Elite are all turning like heel? Because damn, other than Kenny, who like saying he ain't got no back, Lieutenant Dan, because like with the like, I don't want to skip ahead, but like, you know what I'm saying, like everybody in the Elite is kind of like turning a new leaf. You know what I'm saying? Ever since, you know what I'm saying, he who should not be named left, and like so, like we're like, you know what I'm saying, got a new mustache, we got new white suits and new mustaches. Like I think like getting a new mustache with no beard is like the ultimate heel turn. What do you guys think?
Like for Hangman?
No, just for anybody. Like if you just have no beard and just a mustache, that's a heel turn. That's what everybody in the Elite did.
Well, yeah, you grow a beard, you go heel. Like that. I think that's like the rule, right?
But like he has like the fucking Tom Selleck Walker Texas Ranger mustache.
I mean, yeah, but he already has like the you feel me, the chin strap. He has like the 5 o'clock shadow. You feel me? He just has a thick ass. You feel me? Clint, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? What's that nigga's name?
Like what you said, Clint Eastwood.
Nah, not even him. He don't got that. Nah, Burt Reynolds. There we go.
Beard.
Burt Reynolds.
Okay, so
like, Burt Reynolds mustache.
You
there you
right
go.
about
That's
that, about the whole beard thing. That's in a heel starter pack. What else is in a heel starter pack? The hoodie with the sleeves cut off. That's in a heel starter pack.
Yeah, shack it. You need to shack
the Bill Belichick.
Yeah, you need to shack it. You know what I'm saying? You need to shack it. You need to shack it. And the entitlement and to be white.
The other
Bill Belichick out here is crazy.
Bro. The other thing in a heel starter pack, when you do an interview and you would plan to do this interview like all week, when they ask you like why'd you turn, you got to say it's none of your business. That's always in there. That's one of the things in a heel starter pack.
That's cool.
Yeah, Hangman said he wasn't mad. Everybody needs to understand that he wasn't mad. But it definitely seems like he's turning into like an entitled heel or whatever. Yeah, a Karen, I guess, if you want to take it that way. But like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. I don't understand the point of even having the matches. Like, because Swerve was already #1 contender. But Mr. All Days Off in the chat says the Bucks got that ripoff of the Succession theme song. Yeah, they do. That's what Mikey Ruckus whipped up for the new move. But yeah, the 3-way with the Swerve and Hangman and Samoa Joe, that's coming up at Revolution. I don't know. It feels like a cheap way out.
To kind of echo what CJ said about like what Samoa Joe said about kind of like being like, yo, this is about me. I did like that. I thought that was really refreshing to kind of be like, you know what? Y'all not going to push me to the back of my own championship match. Like, y'all not going to sit here and try to phase me out with your rivalry that should have been over 2 months ago. Like, I enjoyed that. And like, I can honestly see Samoa Joe holding on to this belt for a while too. I know they had like usually AEW World Champions, they tend to hold on to it like a little bit longer. I wouldn't mind him having a lengthy reign because he's killing it right now.
You think Joe can be the you think Joe can be the champion going into All In this year at Wembley?
Most definitely. Like people get down for Samoa Joe, and I really didn't like when he was like his last run in WWE, and they're kind of like pushing him, kind of like, no, don't nobody really care about Samoa Joe like that. I'm like, niggas love Samoa Joe. Come on.
Yeah, Samoa Joe is cool enough to where like you can do like he just does like you can just do like normal shit. Like he can just be himself, and then now he just talking more shit. And then, like, you just add it on to his character and shit. Like, I love that shit. We were just like, listen, I don't give a fuck what you motherfuckers is going through, cuz. Listen, you don't like him, then you two fight each other, then I'll fight somebody else. Oh, you want this title? If you want this title, both of you niggas getting choked out. It don't take that much work.
That's what it sounds like Samoa Joe's game plan is. He said, I'm gonna whip both of your ass. You feel me? Like, let's not get it twisted. I'm still Samoa Joe, man. Y'all gotta go through me. Regardless of if y'all gotta, you feel me, like pin me or not to win this championship in this match. Y'all gotta go through me. And that's a problem in and of itself.
I'm Samoa Joe, cuz. Like, do you know, I got bodies on my fucking, you know what I'm saying, on my belt, cuz.
But you know what? I don't want to switch us off of that too crazy, but the fact that you brought up Hangman's mustache, and like I didn't even think about the fact that he grew a mustache, the Bucks growing mustaches. What's up with these guys though? You feel me? Like, are these mustaches fake though? Because this is like the third like version of the mustache that they have. First they had the little pencil version, you feel me, mocking Vince, and I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I thought they switched off of that because of the whole Vince thing came out, and they was like, all right, we ain't trying to play like that no more. That ain't funny. And then they had the goatees, and then now they got just the soul patch.
So it's kind of like we've all played wrestling video games. It's kind of like when you design your character, let him do the entrance. You're like, man, that don't really look good. That look kind of weird. So you go back, you change it up a little bit. That's what they're doing. They taking notes. It's a little trial and error run over there. I like what customization. Facts. They unlocking some little things like here and there. They're like, okay, well, I unlock this move. I got to go use my points to pay for it like you used to do. With,
like the creator suite or whatever the fuck.
Yeah. Back when you used to have to do that, but I'm here for the whole character change now. Like at first I was kind of on the fence about it. I was like, yo, this is dumb. But after they went out there and Tony Schiavone was kind of talking a little bit of shit, they're like, hey, bro. It's $1,000 fine right there. Keep talking shit. We can run it up. I was like, oh, okay. I'm here for this. I'm like, y'all gonna do it this way? I'm like, all right, cool.
And they renamed the move the EVP trigger.
Oh yeah, that shit. I think the best part about it is just like how, because like usually when you have like we've seen the storyline as wrestling fans a million times. You know what I'm saying? Like the authority figure. You know what I'm saying? He throws himself into the whatever. But like to throw your pause, to throw your nuts on the table, to be like, nigga, like we run this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like no matter what, like first off, showed up in the outfits that had blood on them from last week, but we beat up the other motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? It's like the icing on the cake. But just be like, yo, what'd you say? Like that whole match, it was just like, yo, how come you're not counting faster? You're not counting faster? Like, listen,
it was like it's like they forgot how good Top Flight were. You know what I'm saying? And it was like going through the motions of realizing like, oh snap, these guys are really good. You know what I'm saying? I think Matt Jackson Matthew, I think he even said like when he during the match, I like he had like a 2 count, and like he had mouth like, oh shit, these guys are good.
No, but I think I think that was another little layer of the little like, listen, blood, like if I'm running the show, like I've been wanting Kenny Omega to do shit like this all the time. Like we talked about this shit a million times about the Young Bucks. Like we've been running the tag division, and like somebody needs to do something. Like listen, like man, fuck this shit. Listen, give me the belt. Like, oh, you don't want to give me the belt? $1,000 fine. What are you gonna do about it? Tony Schiavone?
Yeah, somebody needs to be the opposite of what Cody was doing as he was trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I like this.
Nigga, we about Bad Will over here, nigga. We Bad Bill over here. You know what I'm saying?
Good. It's cool. What do you guys think about the announcement of the debut of Will Ospreay at Revolution? And he's going to be taking on Konosuke Takeshita, who's also a member of the Don Callis family.
How you gonna have a debut for a nigga who just had the best match at All In his home? I understand it. You know what I mean? Like, listen, little interfaction beef. I respect that shit. Like I'm saying, Takeshita and beat up everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Might as well fight a nigga in your own crew.
That's the thing. Like, it's not even interfaction beef, but it's gonna lead to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because if Will Ospreay is considered a member of the Don Callis family, Kyle Fletcher is also a member of the Don Callis family. He wasn't there when Don Callis made this announcement. So Like I feel like this is gonna end up with Will Ospreay basically tearing Kyle Fletcher away from the group and doing this United Empire thing when Brody gets back.
I think Will Ospreay is like Will Ospreay is like the Game to G Unit. I remember when Game was in G Unit, but he's like, I'm not a G Unit soldier. I'm just here to get like a little extra money.
Like stop snitching, stop lying.
G, you not. You know what I mean? Yo, Will, he was like, callous, you not. Only callous I have is on the bottom of my feet when I'm kicking people in the face. You feel me?
Yeah, sure.
So like he's already set himself up to be the ultimate babyface. Like it's I can understand it because like why not? But why not? I'm Will Ospreay.
Damn, man. Well, yeah, Will Ospreay's coming in a debut match at Revolution, but then like there was also that report that Okada was possibly coming to AEW, and that's looking like the direction that we're heading here. Ben, what do you have to say about these reports about Okada heading to AEW?
I'm praying they're not true because I kind of put, chill. I put a lot of emphasis on him going to the Fed, and it's not looking too good right now. I mean, I wouldn't mind him going to AEW in all honesty. Like he's Jesus Christ. Like this is why I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take a PTO day because I knew this was coming. I knew this was gonna happen. So I'm not even fazed by it no more. But like I think he has enough to do in both places. I think it was one of those situations like wherever he ends up, it's going to be good. I saw a lot of people saying like, if he goes to AEW, not goes to AEW, if he goes to WWE, he'll have to go through NXT. And I'm like, NXT is not a death sentence, bro. Like, chill out. But
chill out on NXT.
Yeah, I mean, chill out on NXT.
Or chill out on Okada going to NXT.
I mean, chill out on like the NXT slander. We're not gonna act like NXT isn't doing good right now.
Let me ask you a question.
NXT is not the death sentence that it was 2 years ago.
Regardless of that fact, you think Okada should go to NXT?
Absolutely not.
No.
If Jade Cargill didn't go to fucking good, if you listen, I love Jade with all my heart and soul, and she is the queen of everything. But if she's going to SmackDown, like the best wrestler of the last 10 years is not going to go. I don't know, man.
I mean, look,
hate it or love it. But I'm not going to say.
I don't think NXT's that bad to go. Like,
I think Sean. I think HB Shizzle has done enough to make that shit like a credible thing. You know what I'm saying? So like going to NXT is not a death sentence anymore. It's just like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, man, it's lit. You know what I mean? But like Okada, man, is.
He should step nowhere near NXT.
But that's like Braun. Like, remember when Braun was like this? I'm leaving fucking Cleveland because like I'm tired of these niggas. Like, he's Braun. Like he's prime Braun right now.
Regardless, he's going to AEW. Like it doesn't make any sense for him to go to WWE when he can still go to Japan and do all the partnership shit and pretty much do whatever he wants in that case. Like CJ would say, he can do whatever he wants. So why wouldn't I go to the place where I can do whatever I want and I can still get paid because Tony Khan is trying to make sure that he gets the best talent. We out here.
Yeah, Maker.
Yeah, shit like that. You mentioned Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill is, I don't know, reportedly being pulled from the Elimination Chamber, even though she was never announced for it. What do you guys feel about this?
I saw a lot of people saying like, "Oh, well, why they sign her if they're not going to use her? What's the deal? Why bring her in if you're not going to put her at least in the chamber match?" I don't think that she would win if they were putting her in there, and I don't think they want to kind of hurt her that way, knowing because let's be honest, Becky winning that like that's set enough for Becky versus Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania. Like we can see the writing on the wall. So I feel like it was kind of like, okay, why we put her in here? Heard her momentum after the great showing she had in the Royal Rumble. Honestly, like if you really wanted to, you could either have her you could either have her pop up and you could have her pop up the Raw after WrestleMania, maybe, or SmackDown after WrestleMania, or whatever way you want to run it. That kind of like show after it. Or you can kind of give her a little feud to like get her started on the way to WrestleMania. Or, I saw some people saying like, oh, she should be in a tag team with Bianca Belair. I'm really on the fence about that because I don't really like them pairing all the black people together. You black, y'all be a tag team. But, you have other options besides the Elimination Chamber to kind of get her heated up for WrestleMania. I mean, like, yo, we got 2 months.
So, go ahead, CJ. I was gonna change the subject, like stupid. Like I was gonna change the subject, but I was gonna take us left, and it was gonna fuck shit up.
Let me just get this shit out the way real quick.
No, go ahead, because I'm not doing that no more.
Yeah, we don't have to listen. Jade Cargill's in the catbird seat, as Shannon Sharp would call it. Like I could do whatever I want. Like first off, we're not gonna put Bianca and Jade in a group unless that women's tag team titles is what it's supposed to be. Mm-hmm. Or unless you want to put the belts on them, like you were supposed to put on Naomi and Mercedes the first time to like build them up and stuff. Like, unless you're gonna do that, like don't even do that. Like Jay can do whatever she wants. Like she can have like the same way she had a good showing in the Royal Rumble this year. She can have a good showing in the Elimination Chamber.
Nah, because she would have to take unless she would get like disqualified or something like that and get thrown out of the match. I don't think they want her to take a pinfall. Remember when Goldberg was in that match and then he just speared hella niggas and then lost to fucking Triple H at the end? She could do that shit. I don't think the exact same shit. This early.
Yeah, I think they probably do want to build up a little bit of mystique to kind of be like, you know what, she's the big deal. She's not losing because look at her record in AEW. She wasn't losing like talking about it. She went on that insane run where she had the TBS title for all that time. I'm thinking they want to bring her in and give her like an undefeated record. Not the same, but something similar to kind of be like, you know what, she is a big deal. She is important. And putting her in the Elimination Chamber match at this juncture when she hasn't even had a singles match would be kind of wild to me.
Ben, like what mystique do I need when I was in a fucking Super Bowl commercial with April from Parks and Rec? Like, ain't no mystique with me, dog. You've been pushing me out there since before I had a match or whatever. I just need to look.
And there was mystique.
He's talking about mystique with her as a performer and not as like a star. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what they want her to be. They want to push her out and all that, but like mystique from the standpoint of how to other competitors figure her out. And I think that they want to build on that before they go into her taking L's. I think that'd be a smart thing to do, to be honest.
They don't want to Braun Strowman her, so I respect.
Yeah, that. And they got to make sure that they're pairing her with the right dance partner. So, like, we'll see what that's like. True. We'll definitely see what that's like. What's going on with? Let's talk about. You guys want to talk about the men's side of the thing, about the tournament because they got.
Who we got in there so far?
So far, who's made it in is Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre, LA Knight, and Bobby Lashley. The Miz and Logan Paul have a match, and that's going to determine one of the other 2 slots. And then I can't remember what the other Kevin Owens and who else? KO and Dominic Mysterio.
Yeah, I saw a lot of people kind of complaining. They're like, well, it's not fair that Bronson Reed can't have a match and it's his home country and everything like that. I'm like, relax. Because I think that it was said that, he got a kid on the way or something like that. So he's probably going to be spending time with his kid or whatever. But like the whole up in arms thing like that, I'm like, Rhea Ripley on the poster, man. Chill. And we all know they gonna go heavy on her. She's already in the commercial. She's already on the poster. Mm-hmm. Like, chill out. They're gonna be right. Go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. I'm apologizing. No, I'm saying Elimination Chamber is supposed to be for like just kind of like how Money in the Bank is supposed to be. You know what I mean? Like building up the new stars coming up. So like somebody like Dominic And like Bronson Reed losing was kind of surprising to me. I for sure thought he was going to win.
You thought he was going to be Lashley?
No,
he didn't. He didn't.
I mean, no, my bad. Ivar wrestled Lashley, right?
Yeah,
Ivar wrestled LA Knight.
But
Ivar wrestled
yeah,
LA
I
Knight.
kind of, yeah, I kind of thought like you're right. I kind of thought I didn't think LA Knight would make it in because I thought AJ Styles would go ahead and like interrupt this match because to kind of like get him back for what happened on SmackDown. But yeah.
I just think that all the stuff that you can do, like in those like little storyline moments that you can do in these matches, you can do it right now, and then like set up WrestleMania matches because like the WrestleMania card is not really put together like that. So like if you wanted to do like a Bronson Reed whatever match or like LA Knight versus AJ Styles because they don't like each other, because that's what's going to happen at WrestleMania. Spoiler alert! I just made that up in my head. But
you don't think that we're getting the LA Knight Logan Paul match for the U.S. title? They're going to go AJ LA Knight.
No, they're going to give him and Ricochet. He don't do enough flips for that.
What?
You need more flips for that.
What does Ricochet have to do with this?
Well, look, Ricochet. I need Ricochet to fight Logan Paul again.
They did that.
Do it again
for a third time.
Yeah, why not?
Well, I mean, not a third time. This would be a second time, but.
Nah, bro, I'm good. You go ahead and put the belt on LA Knight, bro. It's time. It's time to get up. It's time to put the hardware on him. Like, he had 2 world title matches, and now we got to get him something. Slim Jim commercials, like, bro, has too much going on to not put a belt on him at this point. And I don't really think I don't really think Logan Paul is sticking around after WrestleMania to hold on to that belt to do anything with it. So the next best person to put it on is who? LA Knight.
Logan Paul got nothing to do.
Go ahead.
I have him fight Bad Bunny if it was me, but that's all I want to say.
Okay, let me get this question out. Has the momentum stalled for LA Knight? Or slowed? Not stalled.
Yes and no. It's definitely slowed. It's not what it was this past summer or, earlier on in the spring when it was a lot of people clamoring for him to win money. Yeah.
Not the spring.
Yeah, or the fall. I'm sorry. Because you had a lot of people clamoring for him to win Money in the Bank over, Damian Priest, and then he had those matches against Roman Reigns, and it's kind of died down a little bit. But I'm thinking like he still has a very loyal fan base and people who do pop for him every time he comes out. The chants are always there. He's always having viral moments. So I do believe the momentum has slowed as far as people wanting him to get that world title. And like we already know, there's going to have to be a build. He has to start somewhere. And that starting point for me would be to put the United States title on him. Cause I think he could do well with it. Like,
so do you think the U.S. title means more than the Intercontinental title?
No,
hell no. Oh, no. Like, the way Gunther has transformed that into a feeling like a world title, he doesn't even call it just the Intercontinental Championship. He calls it the Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship. That he put so much respect back on it. The United States Championship isn't like a piece of trash or anything like that. So like it's still good. I mean, it's still a cool title. I mean, it just that fits LA Knight to me more than what an IC title would at this point.
Got you. Man, this video of Charlotte Flair training.
Yo, look at fucking Adrian Peterson over here, cuz. Like she's
This is literally from today. She posted this 6 weeks today, ACL recovery. She's a fucking beast.
Yo, she's a monster. She's a super athlete. She's Adrian. Listen, Charlotte Peterson's over here. You know what I'm saying? Coming back, 9 weeks from an ACL injury.
Yeah, man. They said she's supposed to be out for like 9 months with the ACL, MCL. You know what I'm saying?
She went to Aaron Rodgers' doctor.
Hey, sometimes getting your man back, will help too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there you go, man. Motivation. Hard work.
Get on your job.
Patience. That's crazy, man. Salute to Charlotte, dog. Like she looked like she's like determined to like cut down that recovery time and get back to it. I think that's pretty cool.
Even though she doesn't have to. Like, I think that's the most underappreciated part about Charlotte that you punk ass niggas don't understand. Like, I don't have to do this if I don't want to, but I want to do this, and I can do this because I'm an ultra athlete. So you're welcome. Because as much as you complain about me being there, you complain about me not being there. So listen, deal with it. I'll be back in a minute. See you at SummerSlam.
Like, this type of shit is really for the love of the game, dog. Like, she is.
Thanks.
That's another level, man.
I have 15 championship reigns?
That's why.
I don't have to do it. But here I am.
This is why WWE gave me the biggest contract that they've ever gave a woman, because I put in the work. I'm here. I show up. And, you feel me? You know what I'm talking about? Welcome me. Even though, hey, Becky's deal is coming up this summer, and y'all gonna have to pay her too, since y'all didn't want to pay Mercedes.
Becky about to get an NBA YoungBoy contract. I can't wait for that shit.
Yeah, she for sure finna get that 80-20.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need a label deal.
Man, she finna get that 80-20 distribution, man.
I need all my masters. We'll give you 10%. We'll give you 90% of your masters. We still need 10% though.
Big time records. You feel me? We in a building.
She is the.
I'm saying, blood. She finna get her chicken. I ain't mad at it. I want to talk to you guys about. Because we touched on the Elimination Chamber and the tournament to, you know what I'm saying, to decide who's going to be the men's and the women's. The men and the women's contenders at WrestleMania. But as far as the men's side, that's to determine who's going to face Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship. And Seth Rollins, I don't know, man. I feel like after the press conference last week and after Raw this week, I feel like Seth Rollins has really raised his stock a little bit here. I feel like he's moving his pieces a little bit more to be, you know what I'm saying, more of a centered character, or at least like showing people that like, yo, like, hold up. Like, I know y'all might, you know what I'm saying, with all this that's going on with this over here, with this title and Roman and Cody and all that, like he's still showing up and going crazy. Jizzle, what were you finna say? Because you look like you got something.
I think like first off, like shout out to Seth and Cody having that little promo in the middle. You know what I mean? He was like, "Yo, man, I appreciate you have my back," and Seth was like, "I mean, whatever, nigga." Anywho, you know what I'm saying? Got to worry about myself. Like, I think, listen, Seth Rollins. Like, first off, you pull up in an all Jaguar coat. You know what I'm saying? That was also gangster. Shout out to him. You know what I mean? But like Seth Rollins might be like he's like the J. Cole verse of Raw. Like, listen, I'm still the champ, but you're here, Cody Drake, and I'm gonna be the best part of your little deal, even though we're gonna have to do stuff. Like, I don't know what like it like I think it's terrible like how they try to make a whole ass fucking world champion a fucking afterthought of another nigga story. But if you're the best part of the story, like, what am I supposed to do?
It's how the title was introduced. It was pretty much introduced as, hey, can't nobody beat that guy over there, so y'all play with this. Like, y'all can't get him off the swing set. So we got y'all some new toys. Oh, why don't you go play on the slide? That's basically what it was. You can't play on the swings, go over there and play on the slide. And a lot of people recognize that, and Roman, they're using it like they're using it to like further this story. But the thing that I really cared about, like on this episode of Monday Night Raw, because it did feel like a lot of it just was kind of a letdown after the episode of SmackDown and the press conference that they did, you know, coming off the high of those things, this kind of felt like a little bit like, you know, we dropped back down. I think the numbers dipped on this episode too. But I enjoyed the segment that Cody had with Seth Rollins, because it was sort of like, it's kind of like a heist movie. It's like, yo, he's putting together a team to go steal the title from Roman Reigns. And he started off with Seth Rollins. It's kind of like one of those, like from Rick and Morty. It was like, you son of a bitch, I'm in. That's what it felt like. It was like the whole time he was like, hey, I'm going to need your help.
He's definitely like, Marlo.
You got to assemble a team.
No, who else is going to be on the team?
Sammy. He was backstage dapping up Sammy too.
And how is this going to happen, do you think?
I think he's kind of like putting together task force. And I already gave y'all my analysis on what I think is going on because we still got to get The Rock versus Roman some type of way. I think The Rock is a double agent. That's the way I'm going for it. I think he's a double agent. I think Cody is going to get everybody down to that last person. He's going to have everybody covered except for The Rock and kind of be like, fuck, I don't got anybody else. And The Rock turns around and he's really on Cody's side. And that's what they're whispering about. And that was the whole thing. And that's how you get to that match next year.
I think it's crazy because like how many double agents do you know in your family that's cousins and shit that be playing both sides? So like you can really do that shit and like you don't need the belt for that. Like it could just be some hate shit. So like there's a whole bunch of stuff that they can do. Like shout out to the fans from fucking making these niggas fucking change course and like do this whole little like new little bloodline 2-band power drip going on that they said that they would be doing from now on. And I don't know, man. The Rock just doesn't move the needle like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like he's like Tom Brady on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but like after they won the Super Bowl, though.
The Rock doesn't move the needle.
Yeah, of course he moves the needle.
Who don't move the needle?
I mean, you can move the needle. Listen, you can move the needle. Can you move the needle? If you move the needle if you're on the board? I can move the needle. If I can move the needle myself.
Hey, just give me a heads up from now on. Like, bro, just hit me in the chat. If we're deciding to lie, I want to know. I lie. I do. Just let me know. But I'm not gonna say The Rock don't move the needle. The Rock The Rock damn near is the needle itself because you look at it when he came back and everybody was like, yo, fuck you. We don't want you to that shit that moves the needle, whether you like it or you don't like it, you still gonna tune in. People tuned into the press conference just so they can be like, fuck you, Rock. That's needle moving shit.
Hey,
if someone want to watch this and say fuck you, like, bro.
Check this out. The Rock popped up in October, right? After the whole College Game Day thing, you know what I'm saying, when it was on ESPN, and then boom, he popped up on SmackDown. You know what I'm saying, that same night or whatever, right? With Pat McAfee and all the ism, right? They said that night his appearance broke WWE's social media video records or whatever the case, right? Fast forward to Survivor Series, CM Punk returns, breaks WWE's social media views records. The Rock says, hold my fucking beer, hold my Zoa, hold my Voss water.
Hold my Zemo.
And this press conference breaks WWE's social media records. Actually, the day one appearance first, and then this one. This is needle moving. Like Ben said, he damn near is the needle. I don't know why you would say something like that. That's kind of crazy.
Put the plaque up.
And let me ask you this. So, like, since The Rock, I compare Rock right now to Taylor Swift in the NFL right now. So,
okay, talk to me.
Is he bigger than The Rock is the bottom line, even though he's not Stone Cold. So, like, is he bigger than the bottom line, even though he's on the TKO brand and he can like kind of maneuver wherever he wants to do?
Bro, brought a whole writer back with him. They're gonna let that man do what he want to do. How many niggas you know? Let's see. Okay, let's say. Okay, I don't put it in terms of like real life people because we real life people is okay. Let's say you quit your job, you go do another job, and then you eventually come back and you say, you know what? I gotta bring my assistant with me. I gotta have somebody talk to everybody else for me in these rooms. You think they're gonna let you do that shit? Or they gonna be like, hey, bro, we don't even need you that bad. Like that. That's the shit that The Rock is on. Don't nobody bring another nigga that used to work at this job like, hey man, he got to come with me. And they know him too. Bro just wrote a book about all the shit that happened behind the scenes. They literally letting him back into the fold. There aren't many niggas that can do that.
Yo, The Rock being, that's fucking hilarious. Thank you, Mr. All Days Off. Brian Gerwitz, Ice Spice, Ice Gerwitz. He might like. I'm not talking about moving the needle per se, but like they changed his whole shit
for our audio listeners. Shout out to Mr. Adezov. Mr. Adezov said, if The Rock is Taylor Swift, Brian Gwartz is Ice Spice. And
that's crazy.
That's crazy.
On the floor, tell her, get up. You talk about that. I smell what is cooking. Like, yo, what if Cody said that shit to him? Like, I think The Rock is the perfect antagonist for the storyline. And then, like, I don't think because they said that he wasn't prepared for all the shit that happened. It was supposed to be me and my cousin for the biggest WrestleMania ever for the 40th anniversary. But then there was like, no, fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? We need Cody in this bitch. And then like you got to pivot and shit. So
hold up. Can I go to speak to one more time? You know, we were talking about The Rock being the needle. He got Joe Budden to come out and start talking about this shit, bro. Like he got Joe Budden to start talking about his return. That's needle moving.
You like that nigga, blood.
That's not really needle moving though. Like if anybody's been a listener of the Joe Budden podcast, like this has been an ongoing conversation. They definitely talk about wrestling on there, especially in the last year with Queen's Flip being added to the show. Like he's the wrestling fan. Ice is, kind of, acquainted with it a little bit here and there. But Joe has come to the realization, and I think some people, you know what? I don't know what it is, bro. I damn near think sometimes that the people that are like that talk down or look down on like wrestling and wrestling fans and shit like that, like I think they don't know that I think that they think we're not in on the joke. Like I think they don't know that like you feel me? Like they still think like there's certain shit that we still believe is real. Like you feel me? Like or like they don't understand
these
that
niggas really think Kane and Undertaker are brothers.
That's crazy.
But then it's like the biggest stars of the world are wrestling fans. Like no matter what you say about anything that has to do with wrestling, Bad Bunny's a wrestling fan and he's wrestled in matches and he is bigger than all you motherfuckers. Everybody.
That summer, LeBron kept showing up in like Undertaker and Ultimate Warrior shirts and shit like that, Stone Cold shirts. You got Dame dressing as
that time in my team's life. All right, I don't want to break that up. When he was the Undertaker, came back from 3-1.
I know.
Oh, man, I told Kevin Love, man, I'm training right now. Go out there and take a picture with the Undertaker, nigga.
Big action, my G. Big action. That's crazy. Where are we at, man? What do you guys want to talk about? Bailey on Bailey.
That nigga's never mind. I'm about to finish that fucking line.
Yeah, man. She like this week they kind of furthered the storyline with her. She came out, she cut a little babyface promo, got the crowd back on her side, and while she was cutting the promo, Io and the Kabuki Warriors came out and they was like, "Hey,
shut the hell up."
Basically, they was like, yo, all this cute shit, this face turn shit, that's cool, whatever. You finna get jumped. Dakota Kai comes down there and saves Bailey. And so I don't know if I 100% trust Dakota Kai because, like, yo, we know your track record. Like, we seen you.
Yeah, you just stomped on Tegan Knox's leg, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? At that War Games. But why not?
Dakota and the Bailey.
Why not? Like, why not have like a tag team match between them and the Kabuki Warriors on night 1, and then like she fights Io on night 2 the same way.
All right, we're doing too much with this fantasy booking type shit. Because the direction that it looks like they're headed is that tag match with Seth and Cody against the Rock and Roman Reigns. But if anybody is going to wrestle, you know what I'm saying? If anybody's going to wrestle 2 matches on this WrestleMania card, I think and they go with that match, it would be Seth, Cody, and Roman to, make up for the Rock not being able to go as well or, be winded enough, you know what I'm saying? But if they're doing that, I don't think that they're going to start shelling out multiple matches to multiple people per night. That just doesn't seem like a good thing to do.
Yeah, but why not do it for the two Royal Rumble winners? Who the first Royal Rumble winner, who's trying to get his story finished, is talking about her story trying to get finished.
Can I add some insight on that? Like, bro, they pick the years they want to highlight the Royal Rumble winners. They pick the years when they're like, okay, well, hey, Sheamus, you going on in the first match? We got The Rock and John Cena main event, and there you go do that shit. Yeah. And then sometimes they'll be like, hey, Shinsuke, you in the main event with AJ. Like, it's stuff like that. It's like, yo, they pick and choose when they make the Royal Rumble the actual main event. They're like, hey, they try, like, I heard somebody try to do some slick shit with me one time. They was like, hey, whatever, you don't need to be the final match to be the main event, because back in the 60s the main event was really in the middle of the card. And I was like, I don't give a fuck about that. We're in modern times, bro. Like, this is like, it's like when people talk about, like, okay, well, this team had championships. They're like, bro, did it happen during the Super Bowl era? Then I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about your championships before that.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna be honest. I think I said this last week. I don't think that the Bayley and Damage Control story is good enough to main event WrestleMania. I love it. I like it, but I just don't think that that's the direction that they're headed in at all. I don't think the women are main eventing this year. I don't think. I think even with the idea of Becky and Rhea, I don't think the women are main eventing WrestleMania this year at all.
No,
I don't think they got a match that's going to close the show.
Will the match be good and the storyline be able to carry itself into WrestleMania? Yeah, I got faith in it. But like you said, last year, Charlotte and Rhea, they were talking about main eventing that night one. And what main event night one? The storyline that carried, the storyline that had more importance to what people felt like. And they put on a really good match in spite of that. So I think they're just gonna, so like you said, like, okay, well, they're gonna do a tag team match. That's the main event. That's the main event right there.
Because look at the Super Bowl commercial that they did. Was it? Yep. Was it? Did they play that during the Super Bowl?
Oh, when it was Roman and The Rock and Cody.
Yeah, Seth and Cody.
I mean,
look, like that's
like Kanye's
they're not doing that for nothing. Yeah, they're not doing that for nothing. And it looks like that was the same day that they did the press conference.
They said that The Rock, like in his like him getting on the TKO like board shit was like, listen, I need a main event of WrestleMania 40. And then like Triple H being Marlo Stanfield was like, listen, we got 2 nights, you know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't say what night it was, you know what I'm saying? So like we can give you night one and then like we can still do what we need to do. Cause that whole shit like threw a wrench in the plans, and like I don't want to. I see your face, Graham. Like I don't want to believe these motherfuckers either. But but I ain't got no choice. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a wrestling fan.
So. I'm not buying it, but I'm not buying it. But to me, I really think like that's going to be the place to have it. Like next year, you're going to get The Rock versus Roman. That's going to be your one-on-one match at WrestleMania 40, and not WrestleMania 40, WrestleMania 41. My bad. And we got some news on the possible locations for WrestleMania 41.
What's that?
Where's it gonna be at?
Yeah, there's some news. Shout out to PW Insider. They reported earlier today the front runner for WrestleMania 41 was Minneapolis, and they came back and had another report, and it said the front runner for WrestleMania 41 had been Minneapolis. But there's some rumblings of it possibly being in Las Vegas. With Endeavor now owning WWE, the old tradition and plans are out the window in favor of whatever they deem to be the best move possible for the company.
Yo, if it's in Minneapolis, you're saying you got to get Justin Jefferson there right now doing the gritty.
I mean, I think like Las Vegas would be the move. You could ride off the momentum of the Super Bowl. Pause. You kind of like you kind of go with that. Like I think WrestleMania should always be like, okay, what city had the biggest thing going on? I know like the All-Star weekend is in Minneapolis right now, but come on, man, it's Vegas.
And also, you do whatever you want.
And also your boy trying to get out there and the hotels are cheap, so you know.
I'm telling you. Nah, listen, they put WrestleMania in Vegas.
It'll be the first time it's in Vegas since like when? Like
WrestleMania 9.
Yeah, so like you're due for it, man. Have it at pull up to Allegiant Stadium. Hey,
I'm gonna keep the bean. They put WrestleMania in Vegas. We not getting a room.
But we could just go there.
We're not staying at a hotel.
But I know 17 niggas that live in Vegas.
Because we will be in a house with controlled, heated air conditioning and heat, and like a refrigerator.
That we can use, you know what I mean? Like a nigga that has like a fucking like, you got a rental car? You know what I'm saying, park that in my driveway, dog. You know what I'm saying? I don't even park my car in the garage. You want to park it in the garage, big dog?
Wait,
you know what I'm saying? Put it right there.
Wait, Jinx, you owe me a soda.
That soda's brown liquor, so y'all know.
I have a pineapple soda from the Jamaican place that I went to. And I told y'all I got a beef patty. I got a little patty.
That pineapple.
Did it come with an attitude?
Hey.
No, bro. I was like,
if it came with an attitude, then that means it was good.
Yeah. Bro, I got there, bro, and it's one dude standing in the thing, right? And dude just stayed, and it's like I'm like the fourth person in line. This nigga look up and say, "I apologize. I am the only person here at the moment today."
Oh, that shit about to be fire, nigga.
So this
that shit about to be so fire, nigga.
And he said, we just had an emergency and we're trying to get through this, but I would understand if you decided to leave.
I'm gonna tell you, he's going to put his heart and soul into that food, man. Look, it's two things. If they understaffed and it come with attitude, guess what? It's gonna be the best meal you ever tasted. Last time I went, like, bro, I was trying to make small talk. I was like, "Hey, how you doing? Bro. You know what's going on?" Family on spot, and it was like, "Hey, what do you want?" Straight to it. I said, this has to be good.
Okay, so check me out. That's the only other thing that he said to me before I paid. Like, he said that little statement, and then when I got up to the shit, "What do you want?" And I was like, da 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 da, and then like halfway through, like, Kim putting together, you feel me, my shit, you feel me, like this lady came from the back and was helping him out, whatever. She brought out some new like fresh little fried plantains and shit like that, you feel me, and all that. And I was like, oh, okay, gang. And then, like I said, like all he said to me was, "What do you want?" And then from there, it was just like he put the shit in the bag, and then was like pulled the shit over to the register and was like, "This your total, pay us."
Grant,
get the fuck
like
out.
Grant been to my spot where I lived in the trailer park in Sassoon. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, it was right over there. Actually,
you know what I'm saying? The same spot. Like I went over there one time. I went over there one time just to see what was up. You know what I mean? And like the nigga that was working there looked at me just like this, like, "What, nigga?" And I was like, "Yo, this shit about to be fire, nigga." That's how I knew that shit about to be fire. So, yo, I can't.
Big action. I got nothing else. So, is there anything else that we should be covering or talking about before we get the fuck out of here?
Yeah, man. I'm gonna go through a quick read. Everything, other things we had. Shout out to the War Dogs. I think it's what they're calling themselves right now. And NXT new NXT champions, Braun Breaker and Baron Corbin. They took the belts up off of the family. I'm cool with that because I'm gonna be honest with you. That whole group and everything like that, like they was cool when they came in and brought NXT in, but we got a lot more stuff going on. I wasn't vibing with that like anymore. And also it's about time. It's about time you did something with them. And I think I think you could kind of let them hold the belts until like WrestleMania weekend, and then you can go ahead and pull the trigger on bringing Braun Breaker up to the main roster. CJ, you have something to say?
Yo, I just want to give a little teaser piece to Shotzi from the town. Saying I heard Shotzi got saying might have got a little hurt in some of the NXT tapings.
Knee injury.
And, he got caught a knee injury, and I just wish her the best. That's all I wanted to say.
Yeah, they said she left the building on crutches. So yeah, thoughts and prayers, Shotzi. I know she was they were in the process of having her have like a NXT Women's Championship match against Lyra, and they were kind of building to that. So thoughts and prayers, come back better than ever.
Shotzi is important. You know what I'm saying? Put a little keep the sneak in that knee, you'll be just good. Shotzi, I promise you. Some yuck mouth in that knee, you're good.
Oh yes, I forgot about that. Thank you to Mr. All Days Off. Mr. All Days Off said Jeff Hardy got knocked out And his match with Sammy Guevara. Yeah, that was on the list. Yeah, it appears Jeff Hardy got knocked out during the Rampage taping. In the video, it looked like Sammy Guevara's looks like his knee hit the side of Jeff Hardy's head. He was out cold. So yeah.
You know, T's and P's to Jeff too. You're a legend, and don't blame that shit on Sammy. We can blame a lot of shit on Sammy Guevara, but like they'll blame that shit on there. That's an accident. Still a piece of shit though.
Yeah, well, what they be saying? It's not ballet.
Yeah,
man, it's not. Phrase. Ballet is hard.
I'm trying to be what is it? Trying to be cliche right now.
Yeah, I know. But I'm saying, like, just in general, like the way wrestlers use that shit is like, come on, my nigga, like
it ain't ballet.
There was a report and also a letter that TNA talent had sent to Anthem. They were expressing frustration and that they weren't really happy with the move to remove Scott D'Amore from his position as TNA president.
I read that letter. They said it started off like, I really miss my nigga.
That's what they're saying about Scott D'Amore, bro. I really miss my nigga.
But people can say it too. Just put that shit to a W.
I really miss my wigger. That's hella funny, man. Salute to Scott D'Amore, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
But
they get your job back.
So they were saying that they were interested in speaking, more fluently with the Anthem to kind of figure out, what the issue was and like how they plan on moving forward with this whole thing, especially since it kind of, I guess, somewhat came out of left field for some of the performers. It's crazy.
I mean, that shit, like a change of management, we'd all have been in jobs, I'm saying, when a change of management, just like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So
that's crazy, man.
But I'm pretty sure Scott's gonna land on his feet, so shout out to him too.
Yeah, salute to Scott D'Amore, man. He'll definitely land on his feet. Just like you know what I'm saying? QT Marshall headed back to AEW. Rocky Romero is now in AEW's front office as well. Much deserved. Long time coming. I think Rocky Romero is a special talent, and also just like him being a liaison between multiple different companies. Like, dude is doing an amazing job, and I think that he's worth every dollar that they're going to be paying him.
Most definitely.
All right, man. Let's go ahead and close out.
That's all I got.
That fucking it. Go ahead and shut the lights off, bro. Hit the button, bro. I'm sick of this shit, bro. I'm sick of you. I'm sick of all you niggas, bro. Talking about me. Next year, the Eagles are going to the Super Bowl. I don't give a fuck about
exactly. You're damn right.
Lakers
You're
damn
right.
The finals.
Hey.
We getting everything we need, everything we deserve, bro. I ain't playing with none of you niggas, bro. And I'm finna be public enemy number one for the rest of my life.
And we got Spencer Dinwiddie.
Damn, that's crazy, nigga. All right, cool. So make sure y'all stay tuned in, stay tapped in, stay dangerous. We definitely appreciate y'all sliding through. We definitely appreciate y'all listening to the podcast here this week. And, you know what I'm saying, now, forevermore, future, past, present, all that good shit. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And just continue, you know what I'm saying, being a good person. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, be a good person. Be somebody that No, I'm bullshitting. All right, man.
Nigga, one of the worst people ever, nigga.
Listen, man, we fucks with y'all. Hey, man, if you want to follow the show, please follow the show if you haven't already. You know what I'm saying? At the Enemies P3 on all social media platforms. If you haven't hit the like button, we definitely invite you to do that. We invite you to hit the subscribe button if you haven't done that already, because we will be here same time, same place next week, straight like that. But you know what I'm saying? If you want to follow me, I'm at Oh My God Graham, everywhere like air. Don't check me, check the air quality. You know what I'm saying? Jizzle, please.
I am at that's me, at _ that's with a deep pause and 2 E's. And follow me. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be doing more P3SBN. Follow the Patreon. Like just give us that $5. But you ain't missing that $5, you know what I mean? You ain't using that shit, so give it to us. And follow us for real.
$3.
Whatever, you know what I mean? You don't need 3 black and miles for what?
That's crazy. 3 black and miles. It's wild. You feel me? Ben, young Waco kid. Wake him up.
Sir. You can follow me on Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok at _sunmiles_. Yeah, pull up to the Patreon. We got a new episode of the Time Capsule reviewed. The Last Dragon. It's a fun review. I really hope you guys enjoy it. You know, pull up. It's on a That's not on the $3 tier. That's on the other, that's on the other one. So, break bread. Break bread.
Sure enough.
Put the money in my pocket.
Hey, get that free trial. You know what I'm talking about? You dig. You feel me? But hey, until next week, please stay tapped in, stay tuned in, stay dangerous once again. But more importantly, take care of yourselves and each other. We'll see y'all later.
Yeah, go.
Some of you gonna go home tonight and feel like you've been robbed. Some of you made it, Rob. Some of you don't belong in the category. Oh, no, that was it. No, when I get nervous, I tell the truth.